Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning, and welcome back to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name is Crystal. I'm a full-time working mom, and I live in the state of Texas with my husband, my 3 incredible boys, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today, we're going to talk about some changes that are coming to my channel because of life. We all make those adjustments, and what you can look forward to moving forward. So I hope you'll join me for today's video. Good morning, everybody. I am so glad to be here with you on this very bright Monday morning. I wanted to discuss the things that are changing around here because there's some really interesting things happening. And sorry, my hair is totally in my face today. I want to share those with you. So we're going to do a channel update. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of what's going on in my planner, and I'm going to show you maybe a little bit of footage that I took of some things I do around the house on a routine basis, and we're going to discuss that this morning. So what I've noticed over the last few weeks is with all of the changes in my life, my routines, my working mom routines have kind of gone out the window. And one of those routines that is something I have relied on for years is setting myself up in my planner for each week. So if you've watched my video on my Franken Planner setup, my Franken Planner consists of 3 different planners. There's one for my goals planner, and that's where I put my weight loss, my self-care, and my budgeting. And I'm really considering moving my budget out of that and getting really selfish with that front part and just focusing on my weight loss, my self-care, and my goals for me as an individual. And I may move my budget into a completely separate planner, which is mind-blowing, I know, but we'll get to that in a minute. The second section of my planner is what I call my catch-all planner, and that is for my home and my family. So that is where my cleaning routines, my menu and meal planning and grocery list and anything going on with the boys' activities, all of that is in there. Then the third section is my work section. So this is where I put things for my full-time job. I am a full-time working nurse manager, and so I put things in there, and it's not my detailed planner because that's my work planner, and it's completely separate from this. My one that I keep in here is just a general overview. So if I need to make a doctor's appointment for my kid or something, I can flip to my work planner and look when my meetings that I have scheduled are and things of that nature. So that's what I use that for. And then right after that third planner, I've got a section for YouTube just to kind of brainstorm and put some ideas on paper. And then I just have some note paper. So you'll see all of that if you watch my Franken Planner video. And one of the things that I've done recently is I stopped working in my planner. And what that led to was me forgetting things and missing things. Not because I didn't want to do them or they weren't important, but because my plate's pretty full. And that's a blessing. That's a positive thing. But I tend to put so much on that if I don't write it down and kind of coordinate between the different things I have going on, stuff gets missed. Sorry, coffee break. So, if you've been watching my videos for any time, you know that we have transitioned a couple weeks ago to my weekends being consumed with baseball, which is a beautiful thing. So before that, my routines were every Saturday I would do all of our meal prep for the week and all of my cooking that I was going to do, and then on Sunday I would tackle cleaning, and I would do these set yourself up for success videos with some of that footage from each of those things for Monday. Well, because we are outside watching my son do what he loves and spending time with family and friends on the weekends now, I have to kind of break all of that up into manageable pieces and spread it throughout the week. And I am in the process of transitioning to that and figuring out what I'm going to do on what days to make that work. And full disclosure, I have not got that nailed down yet. For example, I stayed up really, really late, like until 5 a.m. this morning. Don't ask me why. Doing laundry and watching The Resident. Who does that? So I'm up, and it's going to be an incredibly long day, and I am going to go to bed early. But number one, dinner's going in the crock pot here in a minute, and it'll be fine. And number two, my boys are on spring break, so it's the perfect time for me to pull shenanigans like this and lose my ever-loving mind for a minute. So that's done. I'm glad that's over. But I will be figuring out what time I'm going to allot on what days to certain things, and then I'll start filming those things again. So be patient with me. I hope to have this hammered out by next week. I've made some progress in it, but not as much progress as I want. I keep looking down because I have my notes in front of me, so I'm just going to rip this little page out of my happy planner where my notes are, because I am old and halfway blind and couldn't see my own handwriting. So here's my plan. I'm still going to do Financial Fridays, and I am going to be starting that budgeting series where I'm starting from bare bones scratch, building a budget for a friend of mine who has a low to moderate income, and I will be starting that series next week. So I will post a video on how we started from absolutely nothing and how we're going to build that up. In addition to that will still be my Financial Fridays, where we do my weekly check-ins and my envelope stuffing and things of that nature. I'm still going to bring you guys grocery hauls and meal plans. My plan is to still do my shopping, my meal planning on Wednesdays, my shopping pickup on Thursdays, and posting those videos on Saturdays. That's still my plan, and I'm going to try and be consistent with that. And then I'm still going to be doing cook with me's. I can't guarantee that they're always going to be on Tuesdays anymore, but there will most likely be a cook with me every week. If I don't get it in on Tuesday, my goal is to have it in on Thursday, so hang with me for that. And then, of course, we'll be doing our What Was Mommy Thinking Lives on Wednesday nights. I love those. Those are Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I draw so much from those and learn so much from you, and it's just a very positive, happy place for me to be with you guys and get to know you a little bit better. So there will be those. In addition to that, I'm going to mix some things up because there's a lot going on in my life right now, and I want to share it with you. And I know that you're supposed to like pick a niche and zone in and stick to one thing, but my life isn't like that. And if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do what we do. So some things I'm going to be adding in for you guys are some planner stuff, because I have to do that for me, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share with you today what I planned for this week. I want to start doing some vlogging, some day in the life, or spend the weekend with me, something along those lines. That's fun for me, and I've never done a vlog before, like a whole day in the life, so I think that that'll be fun. I'm going to do some what I eat in a day, because we are on a weight loss journey, and that's another thing. Over the last couple of weeks, I've not done well at all. When I track, I do well. When I don't track, I don't do well. So I've got to get back on track with that. And then clean with me's and declutter. So I'm going to be breaking my cleaning up into little small bites and spreading it out across the week. So I will definitely be filming some of that content and maybe compiling it into one video. I've got an AM routine and a PM routine. I've got a cleaning routine and all of that. So maybe I could break some of that down for you guys. And I want to do a meal plan with me. So I want to show you guys how I meal plan, how I pick out my groceries and find the lowest prices that I possibly can doing curbside instead of going into stores physically, and how I use digital coupons and things like that to make that happen. So that's kind of my plan, you guys. It is a very it's a very fluid thing, because life is fluid, and as things change, we change. And that's one of the most beautiful things about life, is that we get the opportunity to embrace change and go with the flow and grow and watch all of those people around us that we love grow and do the things that they love and just be a part of it. And that is such an incredible blessing in and of itself. So I hope that you will enjoy it with me, and I hope that you enjoy the content that I put out, and I hope that we have some more fun. So with that being said, I'm going to get you guys over there to that part of my desk. We're going to take a look at my planner, and then maybe I'll insert some clips of some of the things that I did get done on the weekend and got filmed before life got too crazy. We did have baseball this weekend, so there's not a lot of it going on, but I thought I would share it anyway. All right, guys, let's get over there and check it out. Don't forget your coffee. All right, guys, let's do this. So this is my Franken Planner. I got my elastics that you see on my planner and on my sinking funds and my cash envelopes from Nani's Custom Creations on Etsy. Highly recommend. I've had a couple of you ask about my planner cover. This is a genuine leather cover that I had customized with my kind of my motto, my little saying that you guys have heard me talk about in my why video. And this is from Winrose Custom Goods, and this is another shop on Etsy, and they will make you whatever it is that you desire. And this is a definite specialty thing that you're going to want to. I used my planner sinking fund for this, and I have absolutely no regrets. So as I said, one of the things that I had to do was to get back into my planner and set myself up for the week. So when I tell you guys, set yourself up for success so that you have less stress and more success, that's exactly what I mean. And that looks different to every single person. And success is defined by any type of progress whatsoever. So that's what I've been trying to do the last couple of weeks, is reset my routines to fit our new schedule and our new commitments that we have because of sports and family and everything else. And every week I've been making a little bit of progress. But this week, this was a big deal for me, because if I don't put it in my planner, then chances are I'm going to mess it up. So what I've done is I keep a paper clip, so you'll see several of them throughout my planner on the section, the page in that section that I'm at currently. So this is this week. Let me move that out of the way so you guys can see. And as you can see, I haven't written anything in yet. This is what they call a before the pen. But this is my goals section of my planner. So my mom's birthday is tomorrow, so I've got that in here. But I do my weigh-ins on Friday. And then I've got a little bicycle here because my goal is to ride my bike 3 days this week. And then I've also got this little self-care sticker because this has to happen. I have to schedule this in and make this a priority. I've added a water tracker sticker to every single day because that's something I haven't been consistent with or doing a very good job of. And then over on the side, I've got a tracker for marking my steps for every single day, and that I took my vitamins every single day. So this right here is all about me, my self-care, my weight loss, my exercise goals, all of that. And that's why I was telling you guys, I may be moving the budget out of my goals section, and I'm either going to move it into my catch-all planner, that's my household and family planner, or I'm going to move it into its own binder system. And I don't know whether that'll be the classic size or whether that'll be the big size, but I may be moving it out. I'm not evicting it, I'm upgrading it. It's going to the penthouse. So when I did my plan with me for this week, I went ahead and did stickers for next week. I did this because my goal is to start doing stickers 2 weeks at a time, because that way I only do it twice a month instead of every single week. So if I'm running short on time or something 1 week, hopefully I'll find the time through the next week to get it done. So it's kind of the same setup. I've got my goals for my bike rides. I've got my water trackers everywhere. My weigh-in is up here, my vitamins, my steps, and my me time. So I didn't do anything else in here. And again, this is a before the pen, but this is the section of the planner that's just about me. What I like to do is to use this section to do some journaling about anything that day that I thought went well, or that I was an opportunity to do better on the next day. And then down at the bottom is the crushed it, progress made, or needs work on your goals for the day. So I typically just journal in these boxes. So that is it for this section. And then if we go to my next little section, then you see I always put the perpetual calendar in front. March is the next month. So we open to March, and then we find the paper clip and open to there. This is my catch-all planner for this week, and looky there. As usual, there's a ton going on. It is spring break. We do have a baseball tournament this weekend, and so today is trash day. I am cleaning my stove today. I ran the self-clean cycle. I've just got to wipe it out. This little tracker with the stethoscope here is my son's blood pressure. So we track that every day, and we rotate. We do a midday, an evening, and a morning, and then we go back to a midday, an evening, a morning, a midday. So we track his blood pressure and keep that in here so that when we go to his cardiologist appointments, I can just have either all of this on a spreadsheet, or I can just show her. Tomorrow are vision appointments for all 5 of us in the family. It's my mom's birthday, and my project for this week is to clean out my master closet, which makes Monica's closet look like the Container Store. You hear me? It's a hot mess. But my goal is to spend a couple hours each of these days, whether it's in the evening or at some point, working on my closet, getting it done in little small bites. Because again, I don't have a full day anymore on a weekend to do a project or cleaning, and that is a good thing. This is a very good thing for my family. So I put in my child's practices. My little chore for the day here is to clean the fridge, do my grocery orders, pick up my grocery orders, pack my baseball bags, and then on Friday is going to the bank, stuffing my envelopes, paying my bills for that payday. And then this is all about baseball. And I love to put these weather stickers at the top, so that tells me whether it's going to be sunny or cloudy or windy, and what the high and the low temperature is. And this is something I did for years, and I kind of gotten out of the habit of, but when I was going through and doing my planner, I found my weather stickers and was happy about that. So as I said, I'm trying to do 2 weeks at a time. So I've gone ahead and stickered the next week, hoping that at some point this week or next week that I find the time to do 2 more weeks. So this is the week my kids go back to school after spring break. So you can see all the little blood pressure stickers are in here. And then this weekend we do not have a baseball tournament. So this weekend I will be doing my meal prep on Saturday, my cleaning on Sunday, and I'll be writing those tasks in. And then I've got my son's practice. He has 3 a week, and I've got those in here as well. So because this is my catch-all planner, this is where my meal plans are. And I keep a couple of blank ones, and then I can show you that this week, again, a paper clip has already changed. So today we are doing the leftovers, but because I didn't make those ribs, I had those on as a backup plan. We may be doing those tomorrow or not. I don't know, but we have options. I keep my menu here. And then the other section that I keep in this part of the planner is my chores. This is my AM routine. If you haven't seen it before, I go through it in detail. Every morning, my goal is to make my bed, swish and swipe the bathroom, do a load of laundry, feed my Shih Tzu because he eats twice a day, put away our hand wash dishes because they dry on the counter overnight, vacuum my German Shepherd's cage, check my planner for appointments, dinner preparations, and to-do lists for the day. And I am about 95% with this. This is the one that I mess up. So on my PM routine is to finish that one load of laundry that I did, to fold it and get it put away, clean off my kitchen countertops, sweep the kitchen and dining area, do a 10-minute tidy and declutter, organize and open any mail, and then check my planner for the next day. Again, I'm about 95% with this. When I do my chores for the day, this is what I follow. I do go into a lot more detail this in another video, and I'll post that above here, but this is what I'm trying to modify now. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust this, and it's going okay. I will share it with you guys as soon as I get that done. The last section in my planner is projects. As you can see, I started a declutter project in December and totally stopped after 1 week, so I'm just going to leave it here for next December, thinking I'll get it done at some point. And then any projects that we have, like we did my son's room, those go here, and the prices and things for them go here. This next section is my work planner, and I am off this week because it's spring break and my children are out of school. So I am off this week, so I did not put anything in my planner for this week. What I did do was go ahead and do the next week. This is a dashboard layout, and what I decided to do was to put a little sticker for every day when I have a meeting. We have a big presentation this day, and then these are for other things that I need to get accomplished. I had a lot of fun decorating this because every one of these is one of those tiny little strip stickers that you get like a whole page of in your Happy Planner. And I just went through and pulled out ones that spoke to me and motivated me. And so as I'm working, this lays open on my desk, and I will fill it all in as we go. It gets very crazy and full, and I love this. I love all of this. And so I can look right here and find something, no matter what's going on at work, I will find something in here that brings me back to a focus of positive. I love this up here. It says, bless my hands with compassion, bless my mind with knowledge, and bless my heart with peace. And this says nurse fuel. So I love how it turned out. I feel a sense of relief knowing that I'm back in my planners and that I can put anything and everything in here that I need for the week to keep me organized and to keep me sane in any of the sections, and feel more put together and ready for the week. So I will be working this week out of my catch-all planner and my goals planner, just trying to solidify up those routines, and I'm pretty excited about it. So this is how I decided to reduce my stress and increase my success this week. I hope that you found something that you can do to help yourself feel more successful and more organized and more on top of things during the week. You guys have helped me so much with that, especially with the budgeting stuff on Financial Fridays. You guys have been incredible. I would not be as far along in my budgeting goals as I am if it weren't for all of you. So I owe you the deepest gratitude for that, and I want us to keep going and keep going together. Let's get this done. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips of some stuff that I do, like my washing machine monthly maintenance and a couple of other things, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope that I will see you in the next video, and until then, take care of yourselves and be well. Bye-bye, everybody. So one of the things that's really important is to take care of my appliances. One of the ways that I do that is by running a monthly cleaning cycle on my dishwasher and my washing machine. I prefer to use these Fresh washing machine cleaners. I buy the value pack because I feel like that it gets you the most bang for your buck. They're a little bit pricey. This pack comes with 5 in it, so that lasts for 5 months. And all you do is you take one out, and I already sort of started this one. And if you have skin sensitivities, please be aware that these are pretty abrasive. Sorry, my dog's in the way. So all you're gonna do is come down here If you have a top load, you just throw it in the tub that way. With these, I just throw it in the back there. Go ahead, close the door, and then my washer has this clean washer cycle with a fresh, so I just turn it over there. It starts to blink. It'll run for 46 minutes, and I just let it go. So this is the one for my washing machine. I try to do it monthly. Sometimes I make it every 6 weeks, but I definitely get it done. Alright, so you're going to hear the washer running in the background. Had I thought that through more, I would have done this first, but you know, I didn't. So here we go. This is just a trash can with trash in it out of my office. This is the canister out of my Shark vacuum that I love. And it's disgusting yet again, but because it's the weekend, it's time to empty it out. Sometimes I do have to empty it during the week, but yeah. So we're gonna put it in the bag, and again, I lift the bag up over it just to try and minimize the dust. The latch is right here on the front, so I pull the bag over it, hit the latch, get as much of it out as I can. And sometimes it gets a little jammed up in there. So then I close the bottom. And do the same thing with the top. Disgusting. Alright, so now that that's outside, for my canister, just to keep this a little bit better than plain, you guys have seen this before in my weekly Set Yourself Up for Success videos. I'm going to use these washer whips, but I also use Downy Unstoppables or the Gain Scent Flings or whatever I have on hand. And I put those right into the canister. I usually put a couple of scoops if I have that much left. And that's it. And then I'll close this up and get it back on the vacuum, and it's ready to use. One more thing that seems to be almost a weekly task is going around the house and filling up all of the soap dispensers with the refill of soap. We just buy the refills. I do buy the other, these kind right here that are brand new when I can get them on sale, but I find that for the money, our best bet is to buy these refills and just refill the dispensers when they get full. You know, I just checked that for a seal and it's stuck up in there. So let me see if I can push that through. Look at that. And we just prefer to refill the bottles because otherwise, A, it makes a lot more trash if you're throwing these little bottles out every time they get empty. And B, it's a lot cheaper to just refill them. So I'm gonna get this one refilled, and then when I clean the bathrooms, guys, I go ahead and clean off the outside and wipe all of this down with disinfectant so that the outside of the soap dispenser is clean too.
Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight. If I shut my eyes, keeping them closed, all the senses explodes. You and me under the sky. Let's stay up all night, give our hearts a new beginning.